Contained. This is a word that appears in every report regarding the Eyestone, along with its classification number 9065. It's also one of the few times that the threat level has been marked not with a number, but with the word dangerous. And even though I've seen these notes before, I always have to ask myself, what exactly makes them so dangerous? Let's start at the beginning. When it comes to entities like this, the name is important, so let's get that out of the way. Eyestone 9065 consists of a pair of smooth, spherical stone eyes. Deadly, silent, petrifying. Rumors connect Eyestone to Medusa, the mythical creature whose gaze turned life to stone. Nothing is confirmed, but the power these stones hold is very real. It all began in Pompeii. One of our field agents was undercover there as an archaeologist. During a routine dig, they uncovered a statue that wasn't there before. Our agents, fellow archaeologists, were examining the site. The agent, disguised as an expert on ancient languages, casually strolled over to the newly discovered statue. As they got closer, they saw it was a fellow archaeologist frozen mid-motion, arms outstretched, clutching two stone spheres. They looked alive. The agent immediately covered them in cloth, hid the discovery, and reported it to Omniculous. At first, researchers believed the artifact was cursed, but after centuries of unearthing relics from lost civilizations, we all know how many curses we've contained. No, the true danger of the Eyestones became apparent once they were secured in our custody. The hard, cold stones seemed almost dead, inert. Then someone looked into them and everything changed. First, a bit of good news. Cameras and mirrors are safe, photos useless, but direct eye contact proved fatal. Once the pupil side of either stone locks eyes with a living creature, both looking directly into each other, the target is petrified instantly. No warning, no time to react. Just the click of a camera as life is captured and held for eternity. But that's only half of what makes them so dangerous. The pupils appear indestructible. They contain no soul, no will, yet they follow a rule of nature or something beyond it. If a creature looks into one of the eyes and breaks the line of sight before being completely turned to stone, they can move again, but the image burned into their mind is permanent. You could say they gain a new perspective on life, but it's a grim joke because they literally can't see past the Eyestone. All of this led to the current classification of technological, despite the lack of any visible machinery. There's no pilot, no controller, just cold, hard stone that sees you and you cannot escape its gaze. At first, the Eyestones were labeled paranormal. Then, when we learned of their origin, we suspected cosmic. Could Medusa have been an experiment gone wrong, a failed attempt to weaponize a natural phenomenon? Maybe. But the result was a weapon without thought, but with devastating precision. The artifacts were stolen several times over the years, only to be recovered and returned to Omniculous custody. Now they are sealed away, locked in a vault with no windows, perfect for keeping the world safe from a literal gorgon. Because sometimes the things we fear most are real, and sometimes those things are staring back at us. The danger of the Eyestones is that they're being held in reserve, kept in cold storage for moments where nothing else will work. They're a last resort, a tool of silence, a punishment of eternal stillness.